I'm in Australia. This actually is so similar to Portugal. I feel like I'm home. Hi. I was asking myself if I would express myself in English or in Portuguese. I'm not gonna think much more about it. What comes naturally, it will come, and I'm gonna let myself express the way I feel, how I feel. Yeah. Okay, probably you're asking me how did I end up here? Well, I'm gonna tell you the story. Hi, my loves. So, I already record this, but I came to realize that micro wasn't recording, so I'm guessing I'm doing it again. I'm not even mad. Oh wow. This is crazy to say, but I'm on the other side of the world. I just arrived yesterday. I'm in Mount Eliza, close to Melbourne in Australia. I know. Yeah, surprise. And why is that a surprise? Because I haven't told anyone actually. Like, okay, I've told my family and a couple of close friends, but most of the people that know me, like, I didn't actually said goodbye to almost anyone because I didn't felt like it. And also, I really wanted to keep it for me so everything would go good. Sometimes people don't do it intentionally, but they can send negativity sometimes. So I really wanted to protect myself. When did I decide to come? Last week. I bought my ticket in less than 1 week. I know it sounds crazy. Well, it has been in my heart that it was meant for me to come here, like to travel. 1 month and a half ago, I thought, okay, let's then open really this. Just opening, not planning, because I knew all along that I wouldn't plan anything, so I would let things come to me, everything, and that's what actually happened, which is crazy, because I surrendered and I trusted that since the very beginning, when I felt like it was meant to happen and start even still in this year. And so I just opened that door. But I was like, okay, if I'm going to Australia, maybe that will be the last place, and I'm starting in Asia. So where should I go? But I wasn't receiving any confirmation where should I go in Asia. So I was like, wow, what is happening? I'm waiting for the sign. I really want to feel aligned with what I'm doing and flow to whatever place life is or the universe is guiding me to. And so 2 weeks ago, I did a tattoo reading. And after that, I was just talking with my friend, Alma, questioning if I should go to Asia first. And she said to me, okay, what place would you go first in Australia? And I said, Melbourne, because I have friends here. And yeah, it makes sense. And she just turned around to me and she said, like, really slow, Melbourne. And I just got chills all over my body because I've been saying Melbourne so many times and I've never heard it in my head that way. And the message that I've been receiving since long time ago is me starting this traveling, it's gonna born a new Mel. So Mel, born. Okay, I see it. I see now. There's my message. There's another confirmation. I just said, okay, I'm surrendering to it. Yeah, Wednesday, I received my granted visa, and it was actually really easy to do. I just went to the Australian government's website and asked for a visa, and I didn't even need it to send my airplane ticket. Actually, at that time, I didn't even had bought them yet. So I just sent my passport and my citizen card, and not even like 2 days after, I received their email saying that it was okay for me to come. I had I have a visa for 3 months, and I have multiple entries for 1 year. So I can actually go to New Zealand and come back, and it starts again the 3 months. So I was like, oh, everyone is so afraid of Australia because it's so strict. Even arriving here yesterday, they didn't even ask for the ticket getting outside of Australia. So I actually didn't even needed to buy it. So it was really easy, and everyone was just scaring me with all of these things that I needed to do and have. When I bought the ticket, I was on a coffee, and I just received the confirmation of the visa. And I was like, okay, I want to go second week of December. It's already next week, second week. Should I buy it? So I went to the Skyscanner website to see the tickets, and I had day 9 in my head, and so I went to see. And when I went to do the online card to buy the ticket, plane ticket, I was thinking to myself, should I go on day 9? Why don't I delay it? Should I go on another day? And the price of the ticket in the moment was 969, so 999, even the 6, you turn around and it's a 9. So in that moment, I just left to myself and I said, yeah, it's it's to go at the day 9. And then when you press enter, it says for you to give a description for the card. And the example that they gave was plane ticket. So I was already crying at that moment. But when I saw that, I just started sobbing. And it was so funny because I was in a coffee and I had so many people around me. And I was just crying so bad. But I was such in my bubble that I didn't care about anything else. And no one was bothered, actually. And I was just feeling really grateful and finally like making this big decision. Yeah, I was walking in this beach, this beautiful beach. And it finally hit me that I was here on the other side of the world in Australia, alone. Because until now, I've been a little bit skeptical. Not skeptical, but it felt so normal. And that's also one thing. Like, I feel like I'm home. And I know I'm home. Well, I'm my home. But also this place is pretty similar to Portugal. And I really feel like I've been here before. And I know I've been in another lifetime. And it hit me, and I was walking and I was thinking to my guardian angels, light beings that are with me, my mentors, my guides, my like Jesus, to God. And that moment where I was like, thank you for guiding me, thank you for loving me, thank you for protecting me, because even though I'm alone, I feel so protected. And I was so protected in all this trip also, where I was so skeptical that maybe something would go wrong and it was not meant to stay here, but no. And I was like feeling this joy coming from within, so strongly coming. And I just look at the ground, and there was this white feather, beautiful feather. And I felt it again, this thing that I'm not alone. Even though I'm alone, I'm never alone, and I'm never gonna be alone in this trip. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I know I'm gonna be here around for 3 months, but after that, I think I'm going to other places that I'm not gonna be saying right now. But this is gonna be really a new chapter, and a big one, and a really special one. And so I'm really grateful for you guys being here also. And I can't wait to share everything with you and to share my experience, how I'm feeling. I'm also really grateful for Lou and Charles. They picked me up yesterday in the airport. And it's so perfect that it doesn't seem real. Like, they just offered to pick me. They actually were the first ones that made me think about going to Australia. They were the first confirmations, because I never thought about Australia. And this summer, Lou and Charles were in Lagos, and so I went with them for 2 days, showing around and doing paddling and all of that. And they start talking about Australia and how I was so welcome to go to meet them here. And so yesterday they picked me up from the airport, they brought me home 1 hour something from Melbourne. And I'm going to be staying here for 1 week, which is in the middle, more in the nature. And I was so grateful that I didn't have to deal with all the looking for a hostel, because I have nothing planned. When I say this, I have nothing planned, like nothing at all. I just came here with nothing planned, and things just start to align themselves. For example, they picking me up and me able to stay with them for 1 whole week, and they can show me around. I can really just come back to earth and root here for 1 week and just chill and feel, and not worry about getting a hostel, getting a SIM card to have data, having a bus pass. I'm gonna do all of that, but I now have the time to come back to me after all this and really just, so I'm feeling really, really, really grateful for all of this and for them. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Chels. It really warms my heart. I'm more thankful than I can actually express it or verbalize it. And I know this is all coming to me and be given to me because I've gave all of this also to life, to people, to everything. So I'm really lucky and I'm really blessed. But because I chose to be in that frequency and to also give and to also be it. Stay on that side to see this adventure unfold. It's gonna be a surprise for you guys. It's gonna be definitely even more a surprise to me, because I have nothing planned. And you guys probably thinking, but why didn't you wait for Christmas in New Zealand? Actually, my family were like, why are you leaving now? Wait until Christmas. But it just felt so right to go now. I cannot even express it why. I just really listened to my heart and my intuition, and they told me that it was supposed for me to go now. So where I'm going to be at in Christmas with what I'm going to be doing, I have no clue. But I'm not worried at all, because I know I'm going to be at the right place, at the right moment, with the right people, or even alone. So welcome on board. Feel free to feel this through me and live this through me and get inspired through me. Because actually, life is about this freedom feeling in everything you decide to do and do. Whatever it is. If it's a day job, you doing what you love, feeling the freedom, or just traveling around the world alone and not having any routine. It's about this love of doing what you love and feeling this joy, mixed with all the hard moments also, not so good things and obstacles that will appear eventually in any form of lifestyle you choose to live. But they're part of it. They teach me so much. Every time I pass through a hard time, I'm also grateful because I know I'm learning. So everything will be really welcome. And I have my heart open, wide open. Let's take a deep breath with me. So inhale, exhale. See you soon, my loves, my sweet angels. Mwah.
Gia. Because she looked Chinese, because she'd have your glasses down over her eyes, so you couldn't actually see her eyes.
What are we doing here?
Making cacao.
We're making cacao.
With the cacao from Portugal.
Yes. It was the last time you were in Portugal that you brought it?
Yeah. No, 2 times ago. Probably a little bit out of date. I don't know.
It's sacred cacao, so.
It's sacred.
Yeah, from Luciano.
It's like wine. The
and
older
Almas.
it is, the better it gets.
Beautiful. this.
I know, like right over your face, it's like insane. Even like over your whole body, it's like.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to try the handbag?
I want to. Oh my god. I've never. This is my first time actually. So.
Like the vibrations from the sound are like.
This is like a spaceship.
I know.
It's so cool. It looks like a UFO.
So beautiful. Anyone wants to try?